Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be creating an eye look using the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going to be going in with the first shade using my Jeffree Star JS6. And the first shade that we are going to be using is the Burnt Orange. I'm going to be applying that right above my crease as the transition shade, so that all of the other colors will blend out nicely. So then next I'm going to be doing my crease color. I'm going to be using the shade Dusty Rose. Again, using a Jeffree Star brush number JS8. I'm mostly going to want to focus this on the outer corner, but I'm going to drag it in a little bit just to kind of help it with the fade. And then the next shade that I'm going to be using is going to be the shade Mulberry. This shade I'm going to be applying with the Jeffree Star brush JS12. I'm going to be focusing this on my outer V. I definitely want to have a little bit deeper color right there. I'm going to be taking that mulberry shade and just running whatever is left over into that crease area. And you can make this as dark or as light as you would like. I did want to have a little bit darker on the outside of my eye for that day. And then I'm just going to be blending that out so there's no harsh line there. I'm going to be using the Jeffree Star brush. It is brush number JS9. And we're just using this brush to blend out what we already had there. And then I did feel like I lost a little bit of depth in that outer corner, so I'm just going back in with the shade Mulberry, using again the Jeffree Star brush JS12. And then for the lid shades, I'm going to be using Rose Pink and Sultry on my Jeffree Star brush, JS10. It's a little bit flatter, but first I'm going to go ahead and grab that sultry color on one side of that brush, and I'm going to apply it to the middle of my lid and stop right where that mulberry is starting. Now I'm going to go into that rose pink shade, and I'm going to apply that on the inner corner of my eye all the way out to where we put that sultry color. I'm going to be using patting and swiping motions. I do want the sultry and rose pink to try to blend together so there's no harsh lines. And now I'm going to go back into that mulberry color with the same brush, the JS12. And I'm going to be smoking out that lower lash line and connecting it to that outer V. And now I'm going into the shade Sienna, and I'm also going to be putting that on that lower lash line to help blend out that mulberry. I'm using the Jeffree Star brush, JS13. This brush is just a little bit smaller and more precise. And now I'm going to be doing the mascara using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash Brag. I did get this as a sample when I purchased the Modern Renaissance palette that I have. And now we're going to be doing the face. I'm using the Makiage foundation that I just received in shade 40, Woke Up Like This. This is a new foundation that I've been using, and I really do enjoy it. They give you a 14-day trial, so if you don't like it, they let you send it back, which I think is awesome because that's unheard of. And it really does have amazing coverage. As you can see, I was very red, and this covers up all of my redness. And I also do have eczema, and I didn't notice it showing off my dry skin. It just covered it very, very nicely. It says to apply this with a brush or a beauty blender. I typically like to do a beauty blender a little bit more because you're just really pushing it into those places that you need it, whereas the brush kind of just lays it on top, which I don't really like. And then right there, we just had a little glitch in lighting. And now for the contour, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm going to be using the brush that came with it. And I'm going to use the shade Shadow Play. And I do take this from the top of my ear and drag it down towards the middle of my cheek. And I do like to put this up on the hairline of my forehead just because I feel like I have a huge forehead. So this kind of makes it appear to be smaller, which I feel is needed. And then using the other side of that Kat Von D brush, I'm just going to be blending out what I have just applied. Going to apply my brows off camera really quick. And going back into the soft Glam palette, I am going to be picking up the shade Tempera on my Jeffree Star brush, JS11. I'm going to take this, it's just a lighter white color, and I'm just going to apply it right under my brows just to fill in that little blank there so that there's at least some color there. Now for the highlight, I am going to be using the Luna highlighter in shade Electra on my Jeffree Star brush, JS5. And I'm just going to start applying this right to the top of my cheek. And I'm going to bring it around and up right to the tip of my brow. And I am going to apply that highlighter to the tip of my nose and also right on that Cupid's bow. And now for my lips, I am using the Sugar Rush Sugar Coat in color Cake Pop. This is just a velvet liquid lipstick. It's very nude, which I love, and I felt like went really well with this look. Now I'm going to be going in with the NYX Professional Makeup Eye Pencil in the shade Black. I do use a sponge while I'm doing this, just so that I don't smudge my foundation. I am tightlining my waterline. I just feel like it adds a little more pop to the look, and it really makes your eyes stand out. I'm also going to be taking that on that top waterline, just so that there's no skin color there. And here is the final look. If you enjoyed, hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks!